Forgiveness starts with anger, because think about it, if you're not angry, then nobody has done anything to you. And remember that forgiveness does not mean that we're letting the person off the hook. It just means that we release ourselves. I'm going to tell you how to do that in 5 steps. Number 1 is to acknowledge the anger. Anger is good. However, society is going to tell you that anger is not pretty, is unhinged, and should not be approached. That could not be further from the truth. And there are several ways we can do it. For example, we can put music very loud, careful with the neighbors, and just dance it all out and let your body dance and move in any erratic kind of movement to get it out. Another thing you can do is take a drive and yell at the universe, how dare this person do this? Another thing, grab pillows and just have a pillow fight with the floor as if it was the person. This is the physical way in which we release the anger. If we don't, it will stay there and we're not going to be able to forgive. The second step is, now that the body is more clear, we need some clarity of the mind. And the best way to do that is to write down everything that we're angry at. Then you can write things like, I'm angry that he hurt me, I'm angry that he cheated on me, I'm angry that he lied. Keep going and going and going. Get at least 100 of them out. And it's a good idea to write them down, because there's a kinetic element to this mental release. It's as if the blood was flowing through and getting splashed onto that paper. The third step is to find a witness, and you have to be very careful with this step. Whoever you find, have them watch this video, because it's very important that they follow certain rules. They have to be able to be there for you as a container. They have to be able to listen in full, not tell you what to do, not criticize or judge you, and the worst part would be not minimizing the anger. They have to be able to validate your anger and let you get it out. When I did this step, I was talking to a mentor of mine who listened in full, and at the end she said, "Thank you for sharing this with me, Claudia." She wouldn't give any feedback unless I asked for it. The next step is to tell this witness everything. Just go through your list and say, even though some of these things may be embarrassing, it's in the vulnerability of sharing this with another person in a spiritual, sacred space that the release will begin to happen. And the 5th step is very interesting. When everything is clear, I was able to see that I had been repeating this story in my head again and again and again, and feeling the anger again, because that would keep me small and would allow me to play victim. If I was the victim of something, then I didn't have the energy to go for my goals or my dreams. Forgiving does not mean that that person is off the hook. What we're doing here is reclaiming our energy. They are out, and now I am responsible for creating my own happiness and for doing things that nurture me. In releasing them, I release myself, and I wish that for you. Some of you have asked me, what do I do if the person is actually harassing me now, if they're lying, if they're gaslighting me? And that requires a whole different set of skills, which I talk about in this video. So go ahead, click on it and watch it.